4, confirm clear for flight. Echo. Number 1, civil target is 94, Bravo, 65. 20 low. Everyone.
Welcome, everybody. How you doing, Jelly Joe?
Good. How are you?
Oh, wonderful. Welcome, aliens. John, everybody's starting to slide in. Nice to see everybody on this cold Tuesday evening. So you missed it last night. We had Angela on the show, and this lady was telling us about her, hey, Rita, about her 70-year-old brother, 70 years old, getting married. And I thought Angela leaned forward and was like, oh, no. I was like, what the hell, Angela? I was like, you're supposed to say congratulations.
Yeah.
You know, well, she actually said, oh, wow. I thought she said, oh, no. So we were laughing so hard. She didn't know what she said. Turned out, we went on for like 5 or 10 minutes. I couldn't breathe. I was so dying. She was so embarrassed because she was like, what did I say? So I brought the lady on the show and to tell the story. Well, the 70-year-old is marrying a 39-year-old. Man, it was incredible.
It sounds very interesting.
It was better than that. It was. So I got to get hold of Angela tonight, let her know that she actually said, oh, wow, instead of, oh, no. But anyways.
Wow.
I wasn't expecting none of that.
No.
Yeah, 70 to 39. Well, there are women, that are marrying teenagers. So, I mean, and then she said, age is just a number. I'm like, well, you're right on that.
Right. If they care about each other, hopefully.
Anyways. So I told, hey, Kathy and Roger. Kathy says it is what it is.
You're right.
I was like, well, I might as well start a Jerry Springer show.
That was a popular show.
Man, wasn't it a popular show? It was. The mayor of Cincinnati.
Yep.
Jerry Springer started his own show.
Yep.
And that was some funny stuff, though, man. There was never a dull moment on his show.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, it was unbelievable, but yeah. Hey, Dick, nice to see you there. Yeah, I'll put you in line if we do that, absolutely. But yeah, it was fantastic. But you never know when you bring somebody on the show.
You don't know what's going to happen.
What's going to be said? Because it's not like we rehearse before you go on. And a little twisted.
No, it's always freelance, and you don't know what's going to happen.
Well, I sure did. But I thought I was being punked. I thought they were setting me up. I was like, man, I was like, is this for real, ladies and gentlemen? She's like, oh, yeah, it's for real.
But men's been marrying younger women forever.
It was a mail order bride.
Wow. And that's really true. There really is real mail order bride still.
Yeah, I know. Thank God Mary's not here because I can't return to sender. Well, she watches this, I'm in trouble. But anyways.
So somebody's asking about the drones in the chat room. What do you think about them, Grizz?
So I said this, and I'll say I didn't see the White House. I've been so preoccupied today. The drones, we know where they're from. They're not our drones. They're not UFOs. They're not aliens. I know a police department in Florida that chased one last month, 12 miles off the coast into international waters. And the military instructed the police department to shoot it down. And I can't go any further details, but yeah.
Wow.
So they didn't shoot it down, but yeah. So they're not our drones. So that is a concern because of look at the war in Ukraine. And what are Russians doing with the drones? They're putting payloads on them and using them.
Yeah.
So, hello, Eric. Welcome, Natalie. Nice to see you both. Nice to have you in. Because when I talked to the military people when I was in Florida last year, the high-ranking officials, they told me this has been going on for some time around their military bases, and there's no electronic signature because any drones made have electronic signature.
Right.
Where they identify the manufacturer or whatever, and these did not. So there was a rumor that we lost a powerful, remember that? And they were trying to locate the radiation signal along the coast to find that device. Well, that was false. That was just something that some people started and they were assuming. That never happened. But hey, Barbara, nice to see you. But yeah, so the drones are concerned because some of them are as small as your hand and some of them is the size of a vehicle. So, and if you can fly a drone, 30 miles into the coastal in the United States, lower 48, and drive out to international waters, what does that tell you?
Yeah.
So there are concerns, but with the new president in office, I know a lot of people are not happy about it, but he's doing a lot of good things that needed to be done for the past 4 years or longer. And I know a lot of people don't agree with some of his political views, but unfortunately, it's necessary changes to get this country back on track. So, but yeah. Go ahead.
That's intriguing. All the drones and stuff. Yes.
It is because we actually seen police departments in New Jersey along the coast trying to take pop shots at them to knock them out out of the sky. But you got to figure, shooting at these things and their maneuverability, and a distance they can fly as high. Because a lot of the drones that you have in America have a ceiling rate where they can go up to only 10,000 feet, no higher, or they have restrictions around airports where the machine is not allowed to fly, not because the person is not able to fly it, that the device is set up with GPS where it's blocked, to where the computer inside knows it's restricted airspace and it cannot go over there. No matter if I try to fly a drone over an airport, it won't let it. Hey, Joyski. So, but these drones had no restrictions. They were flying over military bases, airports, and everything else. But, how can you tell American people? Now, I'm not going to name what country that people suspected because I don't want to be broadcast on the air. Because, today with technology, a drone of that size can wipe out a city. the possibility. So, but and there are a lot of things that people are seeing that are not drones too. It's just everybody jumps on that bandwagon. It's a drone. It's a drone. And a lot of people were out there on TikTok driving their own drones around cities trying to cause mass hysteria. So, and they prove that as well.
Yeah, and that's not cool.
Yeah, hey, watch this, and we're going to cause a panic in Miami. We're going to fly our drone through the city, and everybody's going to go, ah! And it did. And, in certain metropolitan cities, a lot of people got freaked out because, you get all these reports of drones, and you get an average commercial drone, $10,000 or $15,000, and you fly it through the streets or above a city or an event, and people freak out. So, yeah, it's wild. It's fascinating. So, Little Twisted says White House press is briefing today, talked about drones. Interesting what they said they were. Go listen to. Yeah, I'm going to have to. A lot of things, it's going to be down to national security, which I understand to a certain extent. But at least Trump is being honest about a lot of things and releasing a lot of declassified information. That's like the JFK assassination. They said the Secret Service guy assassinated JFK. And now they're showing the footage claiming that the headshot came from the front passenger seat. And that JFK's wife was trying to escape out of the limo instead of retrieving the back of his skull. What's your thoughts on that?
I haven't heard that.
Yeah.
So there's always been conspiracy around it and different things, and they've always said that there could be, the bullet came from a different way and all that stuff. I've seen older, but I believe that, older documentaries on it, and anything's possible,
I mean, it is. And, a lot of people don't understand what JFK done and what he was doing against the mafia and certain peoples in the government. JFK would have been a great president if he had his term.
Oh, yeah.
He was doing great things, but he went against a lot of people, just like Trump. Even though he was a Democrat. He was a Democrat, right?
I don't know. I
think JFK was a Democrat, and he went against a lot of grains. He was trying to do, but I mean, look how his family made money, bootlegging and everything. And I mean, there's a Michelle says she's seen that theory, but they got technology now that's cleaning up the footage, but I don't know if the footage has been doctored or anything like that.
Right.
Natalie says they shouldn't they be able to tell by the blood spots on Jackie's coat where the bullet came from? Well, the problem is that there were magic bullets that, when shot from a gun, should not have made entrance and exit wounds on the body. That's why they said that there was multiple shots fired from different angles. Because
they say there was two.
Right. Because of the entrance and exit wounds and how he leaned forward and lunged back. Point of impact and everything in the limo. And there's a lot of documentaries out there that cover that. There's been a lot of people that use that Mosley Nagant rifle and tried to prove the theory was incorrect, that what's his name couldn't take that shot from the third floor. I think it was the third floor bookstore.
I think so, yeah.
But then you had people down there on the grassy knoll said there was a shot that came from the fence, and that privacy fence. So, but was it the echo coming from the building that they heard? Boom, kaboom. Was that what they were hearing? So, I mean, it's just, we'll actually never know. I mean, it's just hard saying. It really was. Michelle said he was a Democrat. I thought he was. So,
but all that is intriguing. It's just very intriguing.
Well, it's like, Kennedy, the one that was running for president, he didn't get any Secret Service protection from the government. And they blackballed him as well. And they kept him out of everything from the government. And Donald Trump opened up his arms. So you're right, Eric. That's what I'm saying. It could have echoed off the building and off the buildings. And, it's so hard because they didn't have the technology that they have today.
Right.
And they confiscated everybody's cameras, pictures. People were turning in their cameras and film. It's just, I don't know. It's awful. A little twisted also in the briefing today. Trump will also let podcasters in the press room to ask questions, and it should be. I think it's really convenient for people to ask those questions. But it's just weird because the government won't allow us, the citizens, the legal citizens of this country, to know the truth. And if it was a cover up, and if we did do that to our own president, it's sad. It really is, right?
Very. But the truth always comes out. There was they say they're working on another documentary. I saw it somewhere. I don't remember where. So it's supposed to come out this year or something on that. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's the way I look at democracy, right? It's if you turn on the TV, we are told what to believe and what we should know and how we should act and what is right and what is wrong, what is false and what is true. And nobody does their own research anymore like it was back in the day. Nobody reads the bills. We rely on news. We rely on reporters. And there's so much fake news out there. It's hard to discern what is true and false. And it's just hard to understand that. It really is. They said if it comes out that him swearing in as president next to Kennedy's wife, I don't know what that means.
I don't understand what they're asking.
So I don't know. I don't either.
Okay.
But it's however it is. It's a horrible event. I don't think any attempt on any president should be, whether it was him, Ronald Reagan, hey Scott, or Trump. Any presidents.
No.
Tried or has been, right?
Yep.
Abe Lincoln and all them, yeah. So, but there's a question here. Deke says, any chances of future reading, please? I don't know if Deke's still in here, but if Deke is, let me know. Yeah, well, Michelle, he was against the mafia. He was cleaning house. He was doing a thing. Think a little twisted. I'll throw it up there. I'm glad she reminds me all the time. But he was doing a lot of things to clean up stuff. So, and he was going around making a lot of changes, and he ruffled a lot of feathers. And back then, things were different. It wasn't like it was today. So,
right.
Yeah. Oh, he's saying if Lyndon Johnson was involved. That I don't know. I mean, there's so many theories out there on that. I couldn't tell you. So, yeah, I couldn't tell you. It really is. But I know the next 4 years we're in for a ride, whatever it's going to bring us.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, right. It's crazy, but absolutely. Yeah, Michelle's right. There's so many theories out there floating around. It really is. All right, Deke. Let me get my cards here. Let me see what I got for you, Deke. Oh, Lordy. So what's the temperature down there, Kelly?
Right now it's not too cool. It's 69. It's good.
Well, it's 37 here.
Well, at least it warmed up from freezing the last week. We had snow flurries in Wellington because it hit 32 degrees. It didn't stick, but up north it did, up in the Panhandle.
No, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, Trump's had over 400 executive orders. Yeah. My hand would have been cramping. But a lot of that stuff needed to be done. I just don't understand how things got so out of whack, and the American people let it happen. But we're not going to get too much involved in politics. I don't want to upset people. So that's why you vote, right? All right, Judy,
Yeah.
I got you down there if we do it. Absolutely.
All right. And after you do him, I'll do him.
Okay. All right, here. Deke, let's see what we got here for you. All right, Deke. Yeah, it's I don't know. I love history, but all right, Deke, where you at?
Yeah, it's fascinating. I like history too.
Well, it looks like you got a little imbalance going on in your life. You need to line yourself a little bit. Even though you feel hopelessness in some of your stuff, do not go into depressions. My mom texts me thoughts and prayers. Mom, just getting a simple operation in the morning. It makes me nervous when people do that.
You're all right. It's okay.
Yeah, it's a simple procedure. And when you make choices, don't second guess yourself. You got some things that's kind of come up, but quit second guessing yourself. And I got you there, Barbara. And hey, Jackie. But yeah, don't quit second guessing yourself, because I'm seeing you doing that a lot. You're going to get a message this spring, new beginnings. I don't know what you're working on or what's going to happen, but you got new prosperities coming to you. So it's awesome. Good luck to you on that. All right, there's Judy.
All right. There's a new opportunity for him too coming in from a person that he's known forever and he can trust him. So look for that to happen like in like it looks like maybe 6 weeks, 6 months. And he's going to have a new way of looking at things. And there is a chance for sale of property. There's a sale of property.
Interesting. Judy, how have you been doing, hon? Nice to see you. Hey, I like. Nice to see you there. Wow, that card just jumped out.
Oh, what is it?
It is the King of Pentacles. I love it. So it looks like you're going to come into some security and some control. What are you manifesting? Because I see you got a lot of discipline that you're like working on something. Are you planning on something? No, Eric, don't be careful. Those are false leaders that are doing that. Yeah, those are false people, Eric.
No.
That's right. Yeah, so you got to be prepared. Something's coming your way, Judy. So prepare yourself and make sure that you look beyond what's going to happen. Make sure it's going to fulfill what you want and your desire, because something's coming to you. And it looks like it's going to be some kind of expansion, because when I see you looking at an horizon, that's something that's coming to you, or it's going to be brought to you in front of you. So I don't know what that means. What do you think, Kelly?
Yeah, it's like what she's doing is she's finally looking towards the future, not in the past. And there's like major healing, emotionally, physically, spiritually, and mentally, and a lot of family healing. And she's going to learn how to delegate more. And she's going to get her mojo back.
Yeah, there's been a lot of lacking in that, I see.
Yeah. So, and there's like passion. I see passion, fire, so she's going to get involved in something that she's always wanted to do and always put in the back burner.
Barbara, so let's talk about your courage. What have you been lacking in courage on? Is it trying something new, changing your daily habits? Because I'm showing that you're lacking in faith as well. That's strange. Have you been teeter-totter on something? Whoa. Because whatever it is, it's going to have to come up with teamwork. Let's see where she at. Oh, okay. Well, sorry about that, Deke. Because it's showing me that for your success and your fulfillment, you're gonna have to collaborate with somebody. I don't know who that is or who that is with. I know it's a family member, Barbara, or is it a business partner? What do you get, Kelly?
Feels more like a business partner.
Hey, Melinda. It looks like if you playing your cards right, Barbara, it looks like it's going to work out.
But you need to make a decision. Quit being waffly.
That's a good way to put it. I need to adopt that term, waffly. I like that. Waffly. That's a good way to put it. All right, here. Yes,
Who
I've
you
been
doing
working
now?
on something. I've been manifesting. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You need to take the leap of faith, but make sure you do it. You need to think carefully about how you're going to do it because you can get it done. So, well, I like it, Amy. Waffle. I think it's cute. I know, Elizabeth. I like that term too. I think it's cute, waffly. I'm going to go with that. Well, I
I
call it teeter totter.
Yeah, you know. But I kept seeing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Uh-huh.
I am, I'm not. I am, I'm not. I am, I'm not.
Coming up near future, my wife, Desiree. Well, I say the same thing on that, waffling back and forth, teeter tottering. But there's some things on her heart that she needs to get off of. I'm showing there's a little regression and some grief. And it seems like she's been rejected. I don't know if that's relationship or something at work. But she has the energy, it's showing me, to push through it. But she needs some support from you, it seems like. Because when I think about you, when I look at your name, it's showing me that you're going to have to support her to push her through her little trouble times. She's
But it
like in a
feels
little
like,
rut.
yeah. But it's a blessing in disguise.
Mm-hmm. Right. Absolutely. She needs your support. Oh, you're welcome, Barbara.
And you guys are good teammates. You guys have each other's backs. So it's going to be all right.
Oh, Lord, Melinda, what is going on? I wonder why. Because when I clicked on your name, Melinda, it's like whirlwind and stuff. Let's see what the cards say. Let's see, Melinda. Let me shuffle real good.
I feel like I'm in a tornado.
That's exactly how I feel. All right, let's see here, Melinda. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of barriers I'm seeing that you're going through. It looks like there's, I don't know why, but I'm showing lost opportunities. I don't know why I'm seeing that when I see the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. That's weird with you. And it looks like it was not a lack of planning on your side, on your foresight, but it looks like there's other forces on the outside that the walls. I see walls caving in. I don't know what that. I don't know what's going on because I haven't talked to you in a couple of weeks or longer. But I see some issues. And I'm also seeing some chains with this card that's dragging you back or holding you back. What is going on, girl? My Lord. I'm going to stop there. I don't want to air too much out. Hey, Rebecca, welcome.
But it feels like the end of the year things will settle down for you. So you
Yeah,
gotta
it looks like it's going to take some time for some reason.
put your hip waders on underneath your armpits and wade through. And then fall time things will get better.
Yeah, that's strange. I haven't talked to her in like I said, probably 2 or 3 weeks.
Well, what it is it's anything that doesn't serve you for your highest good, people, places, things are going to go bye-bye. So don't cling to anything. And then you have a whole new chapter. So after you go through the muck, you're going to close the old chapter and then you start a new one and you'll start fresh. So that's what I see.
Yeah.
So things need to get torn down before they can get rebuilt. And it isn't a punishment. It's just everything needs to be cleared out.
I was just about to say cleared and you beat me to it. Yeah, because when I see vines with thorns, that's what I'm seeing. It's got all that's got to be removed and cleared.
Yep.
That's just strange. I thought everything was going really good. So it's just some setbacks, it looks like, probably. I don't know. Hey, Rebecca, how you
But
doing
in
there?
the end, it's going to be okay.
Yeah, so tomorrow I go in at I'll be on the table at 7:30 and they're gonna put these big needles in my spine. I can't show my fingers. There you go. A couple
Wow.
of them. Yeah. And they're gonna see if they can zap me up for juice for 4 or 5 days, see if it dulls the nerve pain and the back issues where I can at least try to walk a little better.
Oh, good.
So I hope it works. But, they say it's a 50-50 chance. So I'm like, well, I hope I'm on the other 50 chance where it works.
Yeah, we'll do the higher up 50.
Yeah, right. Because then if it does work, then 5 days later, they put me under and they put the machine in my back and hook up all the wires to my spine. And that's good for 10 years.
Yay.
Yeah, I have thank you, John. And hello, Kathleen. It's where I'll be like a Bluetooth device. Once a month, they hook up the device to my back the Bluetooth and charge it.
Oh, neat.
So, and they give you like a cell phone to keep the intensity up or down and change it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's called a spinal implant for the ladies and gentlemen that are watching the show. So,
It's
I know
nice that they came
finally
up with something like that we have the advancements to do that.
They said the number one problem with the trial is the infection going from the leads into the spine. The number one problem. So, yeah, I mean, it's pretty interesting. Okay, Kathleen, let's see what we got here for you. So it looks like you need to do some soul searching. And with that soul searching, that you're going to interpret some things and quit being a loner in some things. And it's okay to ask for guidance from people because I think you're going to prosper this year from last year. And don't judge last year for this year. That's in the past because this year is new. I know it's already started, but you're going to make this year better. It also shows me that we need to talk about unhealthy balances in relationships. And that can be with friends, it can be with family members, or it can be with co-workers. I'll kind of tip that a little bit and look at that a little and kind of step back some. Too much is going on in that. It's causing you a little grief. But other than that, I think you're going to have a great year, as the card showed me. You ain't going to be as waffly. I had to throw that in. So, yeah, good. I'm glad to hear that little twisted. When they showed me how long those needles were, I'm like, shut the front door. Like, you're not going to feel a thing. When I used to get the epidurals, they're like, oh, it's only going to feel like a bee sting. And when they shot me to numb me, bull crap. I was like, man, that feels like a murder hornet. And I got the damn doctors laughing so hard that they couldn't do the procedure at first.
Oh, wow.
Like, we never heard anybody say it felt like a murder hornet. Remember those big hornets?
Yeah, and they take chunks out of you.
Yeah. Like, you ever got stung by one of those? I'm like, stung by bees and wasps. And that does not feel like a bee or a wasp. The damn doctor got laughing. He couldn't shoot me no more. he had to stop. And every time he went to shoot me, he got giggles. I was like, don't you laugh. Because they put you on an x-ray machine, a live x-ray machine, so they can put the needles down between your spinal cord into your between the bones. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I know what women feels when they have an epidural, because I had many of those done, and they only last me for about a week. It was awful. Grizzly, speak on the positive side. I've tried. I'm nervous, Rebecca.
You're gonna be fine, and it's gonna work. I feel like it'll work out well.
But the thing, though, is that yeah, I agree with you, Rebecca. Eric says, I'm still bound and determined to go to UK. Eric, be like, what's the name of the the volleyball, Wilson? Remember Wilson? He put his blood on the volleyball.
Oh yeah, Wilson. Yeah. Okay. Castaway.
Castaway. Eric's laughing. Yeah, be like Castaway. Build you a raft.
There you go.
Over there. Kathleen, yeah, I've seen he had a rough few years. It's okay. It's going to get better. Make your choices wisely, and you will succeed. Watch what you do and how you say things, because that will make you determine how you move forward. So, but you got it. Haven't heard murder horn in a long time. Well, Amy, neither did the doctors, because when they shot me to numb me, man, oh my God, I came off the damn table.
Raised you right up. Ouch.
Then those doctors were laughing. I didn't think it was funny.
No.
he said, it's just going to feel like a bee sting. I didn't say bull crap. I said the real bull. You know what? I said, no, hell no.
Yeah, when they say just a little pinch, they lie.
Oh.
Did check.
And he kept telling me, you can't move. I'm like, it hurts like hell. He's like, you're not supposed to feel this. I'm like, I am. Hit me again. And the doctors were laughing. They're like, I can't believe this guy's feeling this. So, oh yeah. I didn't want to see the epidural needle. Oh, hell no. I would have probably passed out. So, but yeah, that's terrible though. It really is.
Well, they're going to put you out for this, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah. They're just going to give me a local, knock me out. Yeah. Just a little pinch. Yeah. I love it when they say that.
Yeah. Not.
When I used to get my flu shots, I would scream. Don't ever do that to a nurse. They don't think that's funny.
No, that's not hilarious.
I love to cut up. I really do. I love to cut up. They better knock me out before doing something like that. Oh, Eric, no, they don't. They just numb you. And then they pass the needles in front of you around the table. I'm like, what the hell? I don't want to see it. They always laugh. They're like, man, you got to be careful with Grizzly. Don't you be careful what you say around them. Because I give them the giggles. Can you imagine giggling trying to hold a needle this damn long?
Oh, no. You got to be steady.
Oh, I know it. I told them next time, strap me to the damn gurney on top of the machine, because they got straps. Grizz a clown. Oh, a little twisty. You ought to see me. I love to have fun in the doctor's office. I'm a trip. I really am.
When will you know after your thing tomorrow that you can get the...
They leave the trial in for 3 to 5 days. And I had to have more than 50% pain relief.
Okay.
And if I have that, then they'll install the main device. And if I don't, then I go back to being old, humble, and crippled. So,
well, let's pray that it works for you and that you
absolutely. Can. I mean, I've seen the videos and I've seen the reviews. There's a lot of good reviews and there's a lot of people it doesn't work for. Hey, Trista, welcome to the show.
I think way back I knew somebody that had it and it worked for them.
You know, technology is amazing. Then you see, you know, the ones that have problems with their legs, and
Right.
so, but it's not going to make me walk better. It'll just relieve the pain. That's what it's designed
Right.
for.
So you still need a cane. A third leg is always better than two.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
So you don't go no near splatting.
No, right. Absolutely. So I got my walker in the car, so I'm ready.
There you
Mine's
go.
got rims and everything on it. My spine keeps curving, not a good option. Well, mine was from a fall on duty. It was an impact. But once again, you know, they found the cancer right on my kidney. So at work, my neighbor is a brand new man from it. He moved. He mows my lawn. Well, if that's the case, I'll come down in my Speedos and mow yours. I even wear a cowboy hat.
There you go.
It's like, what the hell, Grizz?
And some cowboy boots. There you go.
That's right. I'll probably get blisters.
In your Speedos. Well, you got to have broken in cowboy boots. You can't wear new ones.
Amy's like, oh, God. Oh, Amy,
oh, we done ran off the rails here.
I know. Here comes Curtis with this damn chicken. Hello, Curtis. How you doing? You notice he always comes in when I say Speedos.
Yep.
I wonder why that is, Curtis. He's shrugging his shoulders. I don't know. And Rita says, I don't want to see that grizzly. A little twisted. So Eric says, great. Now I have that picture in my head. Hey, Eric, you want another picture in your head? I can put tassels on.
Oh my.
Eric's dying. John's like, well, that'll be interesting. Eric, Rita's like, oh my Lord. Eric's like, you did just say that. Didn't look at. Say, look. look at Amy. Good God.
Well, we wish you luck tomorrow, and it was fun tonight having the show. We never know what we're gonna do.
Poor Rita. Oh my God. Anyway, so hopefully tomorrow night when I come on the show at 7, hopefully I can give a report and see what we see how I feel, and we'll go from there. But everybody have a good night from coast to coast around the world. Everybody take care.
Thank
We'll
you.
see you tomorrow. Godspeed.
Bye.
Bye-bye.